Today, Sunday the 5th of April, you erupted from under the duvet after precisely 7 snoozes, ready to conquer the breakfast buffet. Your doomscope animal is a skunk clearing rooms with their energy, like a toddler armed with a tuba at nap time. NASA officially blames you for the great coffee bean shortage of 2026. By lunchtime, you'll be knee-deep in cushions and half-heartedly considering painting a feature wall. 3 hours later, you'll convince yourself those leopard print Crocs are ironic fashion. Venus is unimpressed that you spent all day yesterday binge-watching reruns of Bake Off. Evenings promise equal measures of chaos and relaxation. You considered a 3-course meal. You will order a takeaway at precisely 8:17 p.m. After that, the universe suggests you embrace your inner couch potato. You'll also somehow agree to meet friends, but only after scrolling aimlessly through Instagram until 3 a.m., despite promising yourself a restful night. Advice: competitive relaxing is still exhausting, Aries. Give it a rest. Sunday dawns, Taurus, but you won't. Not before midday anyway. You had notions of avocado toast and a vigorous gym session. Instead, reality bites with reheated chips and the lingering scent of last night's takeaway. Mercury's watching, judging. He could use a day off too, frankly. By afternoon, that documentary about Marie Kondo at 3 a.m. will inspire something. Probably emptying the contents of your linen cupboard onto the spare bed, declaring it a work in progress and promptly abandoning ship for a nap. The dog might get a new outfit made of towels, though. Evening. The TV remote becomes your magic wand. You will flick between property programs, true crime and bake-offs, like a remote control ninja. It's not procrastination, Taurus, it's dedicated research into life. Advice: step away from the online shopping. You do not need another novelty tea cozy. Sunday the 5th of April. Awake, Gemini. Those 4 pillows. You were clearly having a vigorous debate in your sleep, weren't you? Brunch reservations? Optimistic, love. You'll be ready, eventually. After a forensic search for your phone, of course. It's probably under one of those pillows you were arguing with. Today's Doomoscope object. That emergency tenner you stashed in your sock drawer. Venus is giving you the side eye because you told her you were totally relaxed about Love Island returning. The afternoon involves a delicate balance of fresh air, a circuit of the garden while clutching your phone, and competitive viewing of Come Dine With Me. You'll shout what? At the television more times than is strictly necessary. Tonight, your brain will be like a soft play area after a toddler birthday party. Pure chaos, and somebody's definitely left a sock behind. Advice: put the biscuits down. Slowly. As the last quarter moon hangs low, that Learn Spanish app you downloaded in March is judging you. Those unused Duolingo notifications are a constant reminder of your talent for enthusiastically starting things. Sunday the 5th of April. More like Sunday the 5th April, I'll just watch Bake Off reruns. This morning, Mars is whispering rumors that you think being productive is other people's problem. Your phone's on 7% because you were stalking your ex's cousin's holiday photos at 3 a.m. Brunch is calling. Prepare for a mimosa-fueled debate over whether you really need those novelty socks you bought on a whim in 2021. You don't, can sir. eBay awaits. This evening, prime sofa slouching conditions are forecast. The cosmos urges you to cancel any vague social plans. Pizza for 1 or 4, depending on your appetite, is the only sensible option. Netflix has a documentary about competitive dog grooming. It's surprisingly gripping. Resistance is futile. Advice: stop recycling grudges from last month. You're turning into a moody millennial. Sunday the 5th, and you'll emerge, blinking, from the duvet cocoon sometime around 11s. That band t-shirt? Part of your carefully curated weekend look. Your Doomscope vegetable today is a bok choy that's just pak choy in disguise, much like your relaxed weekend is actually a meticulously planned photoshoot for your social media followers. Brunch is less a meal, more an elaborate performance. You'll spend a solid hour agonizing over which filter makes your avocado toast look most aspirational. By 1 p.m. you're silently judging anyone who dares order the same Eggs Benedict. The evening. Sinking into the sofa with a bubble bath you've been manifesting all week. One innocent online shopping trip later and you're knee-deep in flamingo-shaped garden ornaments. At 3:03 a.m. you're pricing up inflatable hot tubs on eBay. Leo, your Deliveroo orders tell a story of a life less ordinary. Advice: stop seeking external validation. Buy the hot tub. Virgo, sleeping in until 11:17 a.m. this Sunday is practically a public service announcement. Anything before that and you're just a danger to yourself and others. That artisan brunch with the avocado painstakingly sourced from that tiny deli? Forget it. Reaching for the own brand instant coffee feels like scaling Everest in slippers. You might even consider weighing out the granules, just to feel in control. This afternoon, Venus is having a right laugh at your expense. That vintage shopping trip you had in mind? Turns out everything clashes with your meticulously curated wardrobe, or, as your friend calls it, the beige collection. The sofa is calling your name. That friend suggesting the cinema. You are, frankly, about 4 digestive biscuits and a full series of escape to the chateau away from acceptable company. Tonight, gourmet cooking plans have devolved into staring blankly into the fridge, wondering if cheese strings constitute a valid meal. Takeaway pizza is winning, isn't it? You know it is. The sheer number of cooking programs on catch up is making your eye twitch. Advice: surrender to the elasticated waistband. Today, Sunday the 5th of April, you'll surface sometime after midday, convinced you single-handedly keep the oat milk industry afloat. The moon winces at the 3-day-old pizza box still on your bedside table. It's a classic Libra move. Venus judges the elaborate skincare routine deployed just to nip to the corner shop in your comfies. You'll spend the afternoon agreeing to everything while secretly plotting which streaming service everyone else's tastes are objectively wrong about. Remember that sourdough starter you named Brenda in 2023? It's judging you from the compost heap. This evening, Neptune's hazy influence means ordering a takeaway that could comfortably feed a small family and then inexplicably ending up on Rightmove looking at castles in Scotland. You'll then find yourself debating the optimal crisp to sandwich ratio, despite having claimed just this morning to be on a health kick. And the stars have spoken. Advice: just go with it. Your life is a sitcom, might as well enjoy the blooper reel. Sunday the 5th of April, and you're surfacing from a dream where you were being chased by a tiny, yet oddly menacing, garden gnome. Mercury's playing silly buggers, isn't it? Your morning coffee involves staring intently at the milk carton, trying to decipher if it's judging your breakfast choices. It probably is. This afternoon, avoiding the urge to subtly rearrange the supermarket shelf so the reduced crisps are more visible requires Olympic levels of self-control. Social media, naturally, becomes an echo chamber of your deepest suspicions. You are 74 comments deep into a stranger's cat video and you are convinced it holds the key to everything. You just know. By evening, any flickering ambition to visit that craft beer experience will evaporate quicker than a G&T on a hot day. You're ordering a takeaway and settling in for a documentary about competitive dog grooming. NASA is raising an eyebrow that you have 17 tabs open comparing various brands of flavored gin. How predictable. Advice: embrace the chaos. Your overthinking is cheaper than Netflix. Today, Sagittarius, you surfaced from the duvet around 11s, already mentally drafting the apology to your bank manager. Mercury's making you butterfingered today. You'll trip over thin air and blame the carpet. Your doomscope animal is a gazelle running from commitment, faster than you ditch plans that slightly inconvenience you. This afternoon, Venus is staging an intervention, specifically about that bargain hot tub you saw online. Expect approximately 3,759 memes from your pals, subtly, or not so subtly, suggesting you join them at the pub. You'll arrive, naturally, fashionably late blaming unforeseen Prosecco shortages at home. This evening, Mars is suggesting that you are a culinary genius, particularly at constructing nachos. Resist. Just order a takeaway. Your streaming queue is now longer than the queue at the chip shop on a Friday night. The cosmos suggests that you will reach peak relaxation at approximately 9:17 p.m., at which point you'll binge-watch cat videos for 4 hours. Advice: put the sequined jumpsuit down. Slowly. It's Sunday the 5th of April, Capricorn, and the guilt of that 11 wake up is real, isn't it? Brunch involves a green smoothie resembling pond water, mostly Instagrammed, hardly touched. You'll spend longer choosing a filter than drinking it. Then, property sites, because fantasizing about a 6-bedroom mansion is cheaper than therapy. The stars predict a spontaneous garden center trip resulting in 15 basil plants, destined for a slow, sun-baked death. Compost research will peak around tea time. This afternoon, competitive napping is calling. You'll schedule practice sessions with the seriousness of an Olympic athlete. The spreadsheet will be epic. Sleep quality rated on a scale of 1 to 10 sleepy sheep. This evening, that classic Capricorn conundrum, leaving the house versus remaining horizontal. Netflix will win. You'll emerge from under the duvet approximately never. And the stars have spoken. Advice: delete that alarm you set for birdsong meditation. You're fooling precisely nobody. This Sunday, Aquarius, your morning involves the complex art of remaining prone until the clock strikes midday. Mars is making you as emotionally agile as a garden gnome in treacle. You'll emerge blinking, planning a brunch worthy of Instagram. Instead, you'll spend 23 minutes perfecting the foam on your cappuccino, discover the milk expired last Tuesday, and conclude that biscuits are a perfectly acceptable meal. The afternoon sees you professionally attached to the sofa. Your Doomoscope animal today is a siren whose song nobody wants to hear, as tuneful as a broken robot vacuum cleaner. A friend will suggest a swift half, you'll contemplate it for an hour, then reply with a thumbs-up emoji, accompanied by crippling indecision. Tonight's entertainment involves navigating the perilous landscape of streaming services, only to end up watching that documentary about competitive cheese sculpting again. You know the one. The stars are not judging much. Advice: just say yes to the swift half, Aquarius. It's a chance to complain about the price of everything in person. This Sunday, you're waking from a dream where you were head judge of the Great British Bedtime Bake Off. Mercury's in a mood, so you needed precisely 53 extra minutes surgically attached to your sleep cycle. Brunch is now mainlining toast while attempting to detangle the duvet. The afternoon's cosmic decree involves venturing outside in an outfit so dazzling, even the pigeons will be impressed, until you realize you're rocking one stripy sock and one argyle. A spontaneous trip to a crystal fair ends with you haggling over a 400-pound amethyst that looks suspiciously like painted glass. Never mind. Evenings calling for sofa shenanigans. NASA confirms that binge-watching that dodgy documentary about competitive ferret grooming will send you down a rabbit hole of questionable life choices. This leads to a 3 a.m. deep dive into the history of garden gnomes. Venus is judging you, but secretly wants to join in. Advice: maybe skip the chakra alignment and just have a cuppa, Pisces.